The city of Oswego wants to make it easier for a restaurant or a bar to offer outdoor seating. To talk more about the announcement today and the Port City's Phase 2 reopening plans, let's welcome back Oswego Mayor Billy Barlow. Thanks so much for joining us again tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, Mayor Barlow, so much confusion tonight. Phase 2 is supposed to start tomorrow, but no official word from the governor's office that we got the go-ahead. What are you advising businesses, and what's your understanding of whether or not we can begin Phase 2 tomorrow?
We're advising businesses here in Oswego that if you fall within Phase 2, you're good to go for tomorrow. From my perspective, the governor set out the 7 metrics a couple of weeks ago. We met the 7 metrics just in time to meet the Phase 1 opening, and we haven't seen any significant slippage in the data and the numbers since we met those 7 metrics. So I interpret that as we're good.
And who makes the cut, Oswego Mayor, for businesses opening?
So tomorrow, I think what people are most excited about are hair salons and barber shops. So that's most of the businesses we've been communicating with have been in that field of work, and they're the ones we're advising to go ahead using some social distancing measures and precautionary measures.
All right, so people are going to get their hair cut tomorrow in the Port City. That's good news. The governor also gave store owners the right to say, you know, if you're not wearing a mask, you can't come in. Have there been any conflicts in Oswego? Have you been hearing about that between shop owners and customers who might be refusing to cover their faces?
No, I mean, we've had almost full cooperation since the onset of the whole thing with people wearing masks, socially distancing in our parks and in common areas and in businesses. As we previously reported, a lot of our large retail stores have worked with the city to conduct social distancing enforcement details. So everybody has been cooperative, and it's been you know, quite an adventure, but we've had good partnerships, developed good partnerships along the way. I like the executive order tomorrow. If a business owner wants you to wear a mask in their facility, I think they have every right to make that demand, and we'll be doing the same thing here at City Hall when we open in a couple weeks.
All right, so you're going to be telling people you can't come into City Hall unless you have a mask on.
Correct.
All right, let's talk about your executive order you announced today. It's meant to streamline the process for businesses so they can use their outdoor space?
Yeah, so we can see that as we venture into the reopening in Phase 3, when restaurants and bars can come back in presumably 2 weeks or so, we are kind of already seeing the demand for outdoor seating, outdoor dining that allows restaurants to be able to socially distance their customers. And if they can expand or implement outdoor seating, it just gives them another opportunity to be able to open, to serve in a safe environment. So we think the city has a responsibility to make that as easy as possible. As after all, our businesses have been through as they reopen, we need to assist them. So by streamlining and expediting the process, they can move through that process much more quicker, and it'll be a very simple process to get that approval. Normally it takes anywhere between 2 to 3 weeks.
Gotcha. So this can make it a lot quicker, and it's wonderful to be sitting outside in the city of Oswego and having your dinner there. Okay, I can't let you go without asking you this. What about Harbor Fest? Any update?
Yeah, so the city government has been in constant communication with Harbor Fest, with the Harbor Fest organization. So we're talking, in addition to the pandemic, here in Oswego, we're about to invest $18 million into Wright's Landing Marina and our lakeshore, and that is a significant amount of construction along the waterfront, which is where Harbor Fest takes place. So there's really 2 things at play. I'm not overly optimistic. I think it makes sense to consider canceling the festival, but we're still having the conversation, looking at all the logistics, looking at what other festivals are doing around the state before we make a final decision. As soon as that decision's made, we'll inform the public immediately.
Yeah, how late can you go? I mean, what's the absolute latest that you can make that call?
We're going to make a final decision and publicize the decision in the next 2 weeks.
All right, but you're not optimistic. To be expected as cancellations continue all summer. Oswego Mayor Billy Barlow, as always, we appreciate you carving time out for us and keeping us informed. Thank you.